Hi guys, what's up everyone? This is Gaurav. Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to talk about 5 ways international freshmen can develop active social lives. As an international student, you will face obstacles that include bridging the initial cultural gap, adopting the American way of life, and overcoming homesickness. If you want to come to United States, you will have to overcome homesickness, you will have to adopt the culture, and you have to make American friends. It's a difficult task if you're coming from a different nation. Like international students, it's very difficult, but it is the best way to explore the American culture. So in this video, I'm going to give you some tips to build a network of friends and develop a full social life. So if you want to see which are those tips, please keep on watching. Tip number 1, make friends with wide variety of people. International students tend to stick together as they usually meet each other first through the student orientation at school, and they form a strong bond based on the fact that they are new to United States, and since they see other people which are new to the United States from the same country, they tend to stick together and they form a strong bond. And I understand that if you're from India, if you see another person from India and they also don't know much about United States, you will be more attracted to them, and because they are on the same boat with you. But I understand, but you should also try to make some American friends. American students will teach you a lot about culture and introduce you to the other friends or their families. You may even be invited to an American Thanksgiving or Christmas celebration. Also, your English will be improving significantly. So if you are planning to be more Americanized, the best way is to meet with American friends and explore their culture. Tip number 2 is don't be embarrassed about being different. When I was child in India, my mom used to take me to my grandparents' village. As we go in India, we go to many places and also to visit our grandparents. Every morning my grandparents would take me to their water buffalo, to their fields, and while the buffalo were in the fields, I sat on my grandfather's back and I talked to him and asked him the questions, and it was one of the fondest memories. During my first semester or first year of the college, I never told this to anyone, that story, because I thought it was silly thing to tell to American people. But when I started exploring and telling them all the things, they appreciated the fact that I am sharing all that stuff with them, and they also laughed about it, that wow, that's such a cool memory. So never be embarrassed to express yourself. If you are unique in a different way, here in America people will respect that, and they will be appreciating that you are different from the others, or whatever the memories might be, you have to be open. So please make sure that you are not embarrassed in any of the situation, and you tell or you share the things which you might think that that's embarrassing, but it is not. It's completely fine. American people don't mind listening to all the crazy stories or silly things, because they have already done those things and they will be finding it cool, because we are from different culture and they want to hear what is going on around the world and what is the speciality of the culture. Being different and growing up in a different part of the world is what makes you unique. Don't be afraid to talk about yourself and your culture. Be proud of your culture, where you come from, and do not think that it's embarrassing that some stuff happens in your country which is not happening in the United States. Your friends will love to hear you, trust me. Now, tip number 3 is speak slowly and ask people to repeat. Very important. As an international student, at first many international students are embarrassed about English not being their first language. Come on guys, it's not embarrassing at all. There are so many countries in this world and they have their own specific language, and in India we have so many language, like so many other kinds of language. English is not the language, so don't be embarrassed that you come from a certain background and you speak a certain language. Therefore, when they're some international students, when they're embarrassed to speak English, so what they do is they speak very quickly and never ask questions if they don't understand anything from the professors or anything from the other American people, because they will think that they will have to communicate. But that's the best way to learn your English skills. It's to by communicating and networking. It's very important that you take this point and be ready to communicate with people so that your social skills will be improving. Speak slowly, be clear in your pronunciation, and always ask questions if something doesn't make sense. Here in America, people will always use this phrase, it doesn't make sense. It makes sense. What does it mean? If they don't understand, they will say it doesn't make sense, so that the other person will repeat and explain more. People appreciate that and will be more willing to talk to you if you ask questions. Tip number 4, don't stay in too close contact with home. This sentence might be contradictory and some people might not agree with me, but as I'm telling, constantly contacting people from your home will actually make your homesickness worse. So if you're calling your parents or friends every day, then you're not going away from that homesickness. The sooner you integrate into American university experience, the sooner homesickness will pass. Don't make frequent long calls home or spend your free time writing letters. Make friends, play sports, read books, and enjoy yourself. Homesickness will go away. I understand you can call them once a week, or if you're desperate, whenever you're missing them, you can call them, but don't do too much that you are never going to get rid of the homesickness. It's very depressing when it comes to homesickness, and many international students face this problem. So if possible, please try to explore American culture and get away from the homesickness. Tip number 5, pursue your interest. The quickest way for people to bond is through activities. Embrace what you are doing and enjoy it. Most universities have plenty of clubs and organizations that always welcome members of volunteers. There are so many activities going on campus where they require volunteers, so please participate in that and try to make more friends. Your social life will be very active. Keep your eye out of the posters and flyers around the campus. So usually what happens in American universities, that there will be a college board where they will be posting all the flyers of all the upcoming events, so you can register. There will be all procedures how to register for that event or organization who is conducting it, how to contact them and everything, all the extracurricular activities. At least participate in which you are interested. If you really can't find anything that you want to do, break out to your comfort zone and try something new. If you suppose you don't like to play soccer, but there is no other activity which will interest you, so please go out of your comfort zone and please play soccer. I mean, you have to get out of your comfort zone in order to achieve something, and once you do it, trust me, you will get such a good feeling that you did it, and you will be exploring more things. And as I say every time, do what you love and friends will come to you. It's not, don't be fake, don't be pretending to do something. Always do something which interests you and which you feel like it's you are enjoying doing that. So guys, that were the 5 tips to be socially active, and it completely depends on you how you treat it. But if you want to make your American university experience as a beautiful experience, you need to follow these 5 tips for being very active and socially. Studies are a different thing and socially activeness is a different thing. So I hope you like this video, and if you're new to this video, please subscribe to my channel, and if you have any comment questions, please comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.